Welcome to the AMAYETA Dialogue Podcast, number 3 episode with Alex here and Mikey. What's up?
What's going on?
We chilling, man.
That's right, and Maxie is also here.
Maxie's chilling, man. You always say it too. I always forget to
I
bring
know,
Maxie
it's your
up.
dog.
It's my dog too.
You need to get Bo over here.
We need to get Bo too over here.
Alright, so it's been a while.
Since I could. Go ahead.
So, basically this episode's just gonna be, we've been to a few concerts and a couple albums have come out. I wanted to discuss those and talk about our concerts that we've been to since the last podcast.
Yes, I'm excited.
Yes, and so we got 3 concerts to talk about, one of which we went to together.
Definitely, I remember. And then you went right after the next day.
The next day, I had back-to-back concerts,
To back.
and I was very tired. But anyway, alright, so, it's been about, I don't know what, 3 or 4 weeks.
Yeah, it's been a while since we did this.
Yeah. Alright, so last month, so first off, we're gonna start with talking about Between the Buried and Me.
Ooh.
And for anyone who does not know Between the Buried and Me, they are a progressive metal band. And they released their newest album, Automata 1, Part 1, last month. And here it is. Alright, so Between the Buried and Me, shout out to Blake Richardson, Dusty Waring, Paul Wagner, Dan Briggs, and Tommy Giles Rogers.
Ooh, got them all.
Got them all. I almost forgot.
Shout out to Jimmy King, though, too.
Jimmy King, the producer, who is pretty much like the 6th member of the band.
Yes.
Okay, so when they announced this album, they announced it was going to be a 2-part album. Kind of like System of a Down did in 2005. They released it separately.
Okay.
So it's gonna. This is Automata Part 1, and I think Part 2 comes out in like June.
So that's how System of a Down did it, too, huh?
Yeah.
Periphery did just put it out 2 disc, right? Straight
Yeah.
up? Okay.
Juggernaut came out just one.
Okay.
It was like the same day. Yeah, Mesmerize, Hypnotize. Mesmerize, I think, came out in like May 2005.
Okay.
And I think Hypnotize came out in like November 2005.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Same year, though.
Same year, yeah.
Okay. That's cool.
It was very
You think
cool.
they're going to do it like that? BT Band? Or they...
I thought they said it was going to be released. I thought they said May or June. I think they got pushed back to like August.
Okay.
August. I'm not sure.
That's what's
But
up.
yeah, this year for sure.
Yeah.
But okay, so let me see. This is their like 9th album, their 9th release.
Okay.
Let's see. We got the first one, Silent Circus, Alaska Colors, Great Misdirect, The Parallax, which I'm just gonna count as one because it's easier for this podcast.
Yep.
Coma Ecliptic, and then
Okay.
this one. So this is their 8th release.
Cool.
And
Sure.
then, well, they have the covers album too.
Yeah, the Anatomy of, is that what that is?
Yeah.
Or, yeah.
The Anatomy of, and then this one. So 9th release, I guess, technically.
And then there's the Best of album, but
Right.
yeah.
Okay. So they have a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
I've been listening since 2003, I think. It was like a year after the first album came out.
Yeah.
How about you?
I listened to them. The first album I listened to them was Silent Circus.
Uh-huh.
Yep. That was about that time, ain't it?
Yeah. It was
That's
probably
when I
like
was in high school.
2003, 4,
Yep.
5.
This is high school, yep.
I think Alaska was 2005.
That's everybody was always talking about that song, so, you know.
Mordecai?
Alaska.
Oh, Alaska.
And then,
Okay.
but I like the old stuff, though. Sounds
Yeah.
better.
So we've been listening a long time.
I like that Silent Circus. Sounds
Yeah.
good.
I think the first time I saw him was 05. but I've seen them. I think this last time was the 8th time I saw them.
Everybody in high school was always like, always about that song.
Yep.
But
Yeah, that was like, it's like, listen to this, man. Listen to those sweeps on this. Like I remember like for guitar players, that was like a huge album, Alaska.
Yeah.
Shout out to Brandon Dahl.
Ooh,
He used to always talk to me about that album and the sweeps and
I remember that.
yeah. All right, so Automata, Part 1. So far this is like the Between the Buried and Me that I recognize and love. The Parallax and Coma Ecliptic, very different, very experimental, right?
Yeah, and to me, the production on it, they always keep getting better.
Better, but it's like the same formula that just keeps getting better and better.
Yes, and the sound is just getting more quality. It's just awesome.
Yeah, this album is like sounds really thick, like just straight up heavy.
Yeah, it does. It sounds real heavy. It reminds you of, what was that album? Did you say it reminded you of Great Misdirect?
This album reminds me of The Great Misdirect, which came out in 2009, I think.
And they were on their, what's that? An
Old
album?
label,
What were they on? Black? What's that?
Metal Blade.
Metal Blade. Okay.
Yeah, that album. I feel like that album kind of lives. I'm talking about Great Misdirect real quick.
Okay.
That album lives in the shadow of Colors, and I don't think it got as much like
It's a great album.
it's like I feel like people know it's great, but like whenever you talk to people about Between the Buried and Me, that one's like mentioned the least, I feel.
Yeah, they're not gonna say that. Yeah.
And I love that album. But yeah, this new album, Automata 1, reminds me of that album. It has a similar sound, the writing. It's a little like it just companions that album like very well, I feel.
Oh yeah. I like what's that? Yellow Eyes.
Yellow Eyes
Yellow
on the
Eyes
new
is
album.
is a sick track.
So it
So straight up that feel, I love that.
this yeah, like I said, like Parallax 1 and 2, like it was more spacey, more like experimental, a lot more clean, a lot of parts, and Coma Ecliptic was like not. I mean, it was still kind of heavy, but overall, I feel it was more a lighter feel. And this album is kind of like that Colors, Great Misdirect feel.
Coma Ecliptic was light. It was a lighter album. A lot of singing, not a lot of. I mean, it was still some heavy parts in it, but it was more.
Of course, they're always gonna have heavy parts.
Yeah, but it was more story driven with
Right.
melodic. Like,
It was almost more like Tommy's album.
yes, that's right. Yeah,
Yeah.
you could say that. Yeah.
That's what it felt like to me. Like it was
just felt
total
like that.
his total vision.
It sounds like
this
a guitar
one-
album. This one, this
This
next
new one, yeah, it's more like Colors, Great Misdirect, like raw. Like the guitars are more heavy. I feel they're not as clean as the last album.
Yes. Yeah. They compressed them too. You can hear it a little bit more. It sounds real thick.
But Condemned to the Gallows was the first single that came out, and like I think I texted you, and I was just like, dude, the guitars like just sounds so good, man.
Jamie King, I don't know, whatever they're doing, they make it sound perfect. The drums, the bass always sounds perfectly clean.
And not like drowning anything out, man.
No, you can hear everything.
Yeah.
You can hear everything. And it sounds like them too. You hear it and you know it's them.
Right, yeah. Yeah,
Sounds
nobody
good.
sounds like Between the Buried and Me.
He's good at that, because some producers I hear making it sound every band sound the same.
Mhm.
Now Jamie King, it has Contortionist. They sound like their own. They sound like themselves.
Right.
And you can hear a Contortionist album, and you can hear Between the Buried and Me album, and you couldn't tell the same producer that they would
Yeah,
say.
it's a similar sound.
I mean, it's straight up.
Yeah. It's as far as Between the Buried and Me though, like I would say like they're like a perfect metal band technically, and
Dude, yeah.
like maybe the perfect metal band right now in the scene.
Straight up. I mean, if you're gonna talk, if we're talking straight up perfection, I think for me,
and
Writing,
skill.
skill, gear, production, everything. I think they are the number one band.
Right now, like
Mhm.
killing it in the scene right now.
Yeah,
As
I
far
think
as
they are.
progressive metal,
Yep. Straight up.
like I've
Because
seen.
then I'm thinking of Converge though. You know, I always think about that because when you're talking about that much in depth with the metal scene but they're in a different, you know.
Yeah, it's like a different. It's more straight up hardcore.
Yeah,
like
that's that hard. But that prog,
Yeah.
that prog is Between the Bird and Me.
Between the Bear and Me, I feel like they're the top perfect
Yep.
like prog band in metal
How
right
do
now.
how do they sound live, Mikey?
Amazing.
Mikey,
I mean,
Mikey Wayne saw them.
yeah. So
We saw them play a couple songs live, innit? The new
I
live.
saw them play. Yeah, here's the set list: Condemned to the Gallows, and then they went to Coma Machine, Div Ignition, Millions, straight up new song. They would play Millions, and then they went into Blot, straight up. Then they played Obfuscation, Astral Body, and then Lay Down Your Ghost, and then they ended it with Silent Flight Parliament. Yeah. Okay, so that was the
My
set
other favorite
list.
song.
But this album, Automata,
Dim
we're talking
Ignition,
about.
though, Go ahead.
No, it's cool. Yeah, Dim Ignition was awesome. But this album, Automata, wasn't out yet. The only song I knew was Condemned to the Gallows. So, like, and it was I got to see him in Chicago on March 2nd. And it was the first day of that tour. So, like, I was one of the very first people to hear, like, new Between the Buried and Me before he was even out.
And this dude was like one of the first in line. He got. Tell him what you got.
Yeah, they had, like, straight up, like, you know, event posters at the House of Blues, like, special.
Printed special.
Printed, yeah. So it was Leprous, who I want to talk about later. So we'll save it for later.
Select posters.
The lineup was Leprous, The Deer Hunter, and Between the Buried and Me, yeah. And, like, straight up, just, like, event posters of the tour. It has, like, a wolf on it. Yeah, it was awesome. So, yeah, I was, like, the first one in line. I'm always there early. I'm always, like, one of the first people in line if it's a band I really want to see.
That's right. We're dedicated. We go up there, go see them straight up. Mikey's straight up with it.
Yep.
I gotta go get some more concerts with him. Check it
Well,
out. I'm always
so
busy.
far, the rumored bands for Summer Slaughter are Veil Maya,
Okay.
Born of Osiris, and Between the Buried and Me, I think, is supposed to headline. So we're definitely going to have to check that out,
Probably
dude.
going to be there for sure if everybody's going to wonder. Summer Slaughter.
Summer Slaughter.
2018.
That's good. I think just
House
those
of
bands
Blues.
alone, yeah, I'm going to go.
Chicago,
Okay.
Illinois.
Yeah, they sounded amazing Between the Buried and Me. Like, perfect sound, perfect equipment, like Alex said. I mean, if you watch their rig rundown, it's beautiful, man. It's like a work of art.
From the guitars, from the strings, from the shoes. I'm just playing. Well, from all the equipment that they have, it's just top notch. Like, and it's always changing too. I remember last year they were touring something different. Now they're touring something different this year. Animals as leaders too. They do that too.
Yeah, like
all the
Blake.
bands, the Periphery, all of them.
Yeah, like Blake from BT Band, like always constantly changing up his kit, but it's always like perfect.
And it always sounds good.
Oh, sounds so good, dude.
They sound tight.
Dan Briggs bass, clean. No, I mean he puts effect on it some parts, but just straight up clean. You can hear it.
Clean bass.
Clean bass, which the next concert we're gonna talk about, we'll get there about the bass. But yeah, just I mean, I've never seen them mess up anything live Between the Buried and Me ever. I've seen them 8 times, perfect, every time.
Only seen them twice, I think. Twice or once. I don't know.
But it was perfect.
Perfection. It was perfect.
Yeah. So that's what I saw. Overall, I think the new album, though, I mean, at this point, it's safe to say anything they put out is going to be amazing. Like, you already know it's going to be awesome. You know what you're getting.
And they're with who now? Are they with Sumerian now?
They're with Sumerian.
So they're in their realm of bands to be with. So
Right.
they're probably comfortable. They have no limit. You know, they're probably just like, yep, right. Here's your, you have your own music, you write it. You know, there probably no guidelines to what to write and all that.
Yeah, I mean, they're just awesome, man. I mean, I can listen. I never get bored listening to their albums.
That's right. Same here. I love their albums, man.
So, what's your favorite song off the new album, Automata?
I think Yellow Eyes. I think.
Yellow Eyes.
Yeah, Yellow
I
Eyes.
think. I
Yellow-
think Blot is my favorite.
It's like the house organ into. No. I think it's Yellow Eyes into Millions.
Yeah.
I like that.
Millions is good.
Yeah, I like that. How they could do that.
So we'll see. Part 2's coming out later this year. And we already know it's going to be amazing. But
We're waiting for it.
Between the Buried and Me, that's perfect too. Like you think about it, they're going to go on Summer Slaughter, and they're going to have Part 2 come out probably.
You think they're probably gonna play some new stuff?
I hope so.
Yeah, we'll probably see some.
At least one.
At least one.
Yeah. We'll see.
You'll know the set list already, though.
I'm already
you.
planning on going though if those 3 bands are going to be there.
Well, yeah, we're probably gonna go, but you're probably gonna know the set list. Probably the first show that they play on the tour.
That's right. Yeah, yeah, so I saw them at the House of Blues, man. Just, they killed it. Like, they're so humble, too, you know. They're just awesome dudes. They're not, you know, they laugh, and they're just awesome, man. I love Between the Buried and Me. I've always loved them. They're constantly pushing themselves, and it tells in their music, man.
And we just talked about this, too. You've seen them 8 times, and they've consistently been there. They have not had a sub for one of their members.
Never.
And they've always played.
Always.
Every single one of the members. Original.
Yeah, I mean, it's... Yeah, you know they're going to be there. And you know if they're not there, it wouldn't be the same. Like,
that's a band. Straight up. So you wanna rate your albums Between the Buried and Me?
yeah, real quick before we do that, I think we asked you this before, but like, who do you think is your favorite member of Between the Buried and Me?
I knew you were gonna. I wasn't expecting it, but I knew.
It's hard.
Ooh.
It's a difficult. Yeah.
You know yours?
Oh man, I don't know. It's a tie between Dan and Blake for me.
Yeah. It's probably a tie just between Paul and Dusty for me.
See, yeah, I don't know. Like, it's so weird, man. Like, you know, we're both guitar players. Like, we both mess around with bass and drums, but like, our main instrument is guitar. But I'm constantly like more impressed by bass and drums a lot of times,
Me too, yeah.
dude. It's awesome.
Yeah. Even though I just named the guitar players, I still think that Blake would be right up there. You know.
I mean, they're all so good. That's why it's so hard. Like, it's a perfect example of like a band that works as one. Like, it's
Together, yeah.
together. Now they're all like, you know, like not one person is the lead.
Mm-hmm.
It's like they're all just one cohesive unit. You know?
When they play live too, it's not like that.
Yeah.
No, there's no showman. It's the show. You know them.
Like even Tommy, like he doesn't put his keyboard at the front. You know, he's back there like with them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
All together, yeah. That's cool. How they
The
do
singer
that.
I'm talking about, Tommy.
Yeah.
Who is one of the best singers probably ever.
Yeah.
His harmonies and stuff.
Yeah, I bet you get any metalhead, say what's the best singer.
Clean singing.
Clean singing.
Not just growling.
I mean,
but
he does a heck of a growl too,
of course.
and a scream, but
His clean singing is...
he sounds real good, and he's playing keyboards too.
Right. And check out his solo stuff too. It's pretty awesome.
And he does all these effects too, like with his voice.
On his solo stuff, and Between the Buried and Me.
All of
But
it.
his solo stuff is like, it's like electronic. Like, you almost sound like you're in like a Tron world or something.
Yep. Tommy Giles, what's up?
Yep. All right. So rating their albums, man.
Yeah, go ahead. You
I
gonna rate
think
it?
my favorite used to be Parallax. I'm gonna count Parallax as just one album. Okay.
Go. We can do them all. These.
Yeah.
You're gonna count 1, 2.
It's one. Just
Okay.
say Parallax.
Okay.
Okay. So I'm gonna go. I think my favorite used to be Parallax, but last year when I saw him play Colors in full, just took me back to when I bought Colors the day it came out. I went to Best Buy and bought it. Like, so I'm gonna go number 1, Colors. 2, I'll go Parallax series. 3, I'm gonna have to go Great Misdirect. Love that album. 4, I'm probably gonna have to go Automata straight up. 5, I think I'm gonna have to go Coma Ecliptic. And then 6, I'll go Alaska. 7, I'm gonna go the first album because I still, even though I love Silent Circus, I love that one better.
Okay.
I love it. It's fun. I love it. I don't know. It's an awesome album. And then Silent Circus. And then they have their covers album, but
That's the last
whatever.
one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Let me see what's up.
I'm
Go ahead.
I'm gonna see right now.
Go in here and see what's up.
All right. So for those of you who don't know, the Parallax is 1 and 2. They're 2 albums, but all right. Yeah, they're 2 albums, right? Parallax 1.
It's
Hypersleep,
but it's
and
the
then
same
Parallax 2.
story.
It's the same story,
And
right?
it was written at
just
the same time.
continues.
Yeah.
So that's gonna be. I'm gonna tell you right now.
Okay.
All right. So my favorite, number 1, is gonna be Coma Ecliptic.
Ooh.
It's my favorite one. Number 2, it's starting to almost be the tie between the Future Sequence or the Parallax. I'm sorry,
That's cool.
the
Go ahead.
Parallax and Automata. But yeah, so I'll go Automata
For number 2.
for number 2. Yeah.
Okay.
Because it just sounds real good. I'm starting to get
Yeah.
catchy with it.
We can
start to
redo
sing
it too once the second one comes out.
Yeah,
That
well,
second one might rearrange
Yeah.
this.
So
Go
be
ahead.
on the lookout for a revised top
right.
top album by these guys. So that was Future Sequence next.
Okay.
I have to go. Oh man, I can't. That's hard to decide between. I'll go Silent Circus.
Okay.
I'll go Great Misdirect.
Okay.
I'll go Colors.
Yeah.
First album,
Okay.
Alaska. Anatomy of.
Okay.
Yeah, straight up like that.
Straight up. Wow. Yeah, I see. Wow, I didn't know. Yeah, I didn't get into Silent Circus enough. Like, it's a great album, but it's like it's.
I fell in love with it. I don't know. When I was
that was like the main one, man. Like that broke out. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? Like everyone was like Between the Buried and Me. Like, so I can see that.
that one, I don't know. Something about it. It sounds different too. I think they were still analog. I don't know. It just
yeah.
sounds different.
I still remember watching
From the west side.
MTV2
of the shore.
Headbangers Ball,
Yeah.
and they had the video from Mordecai on there with the little Barbie doll. Yeah. So, all right. So that's pretty much wrapping up Between
Between
the
the
Buried
buried and me. Yep.
All right. So jump forward to.
What's up next, Mikey? Mikey got the list over here. He keeps
We
us
are
in
going to
schedule.
talk about when we went to go see The Contortionist.
Okay, we could talk about that.
We, okay, so that was April 6th, I believe. April 6th, we went to go see The Contortionist, took a road trip down there to Indianapolis, and yeah, Contortionist. Very nice.
I love them so much.
All right, so yeah, we went down there to the Old National Center.
Down in Indianapolis, we drove.
Yep. And it was
Beautiful trip
yeah,
with Arby's.
Arby's, and so it was Strawberry Girls,
Ah.
Sky Harbor,
Eh.
Silent Planet, and The Contortionist.
Yes.
All right, so let's dive into this concert. So we have a lot of goods and a couple bads about this show.
We got stuff to talk about.
Yeah. Okay, so we got there, and right away you saw someone from the Strawberry Girls, right?
Yeah, I walked up to the guitar player, and he was just right at the merch table. And, I told him, hey, your music is awesome. I love you guys. They're from California. I've been listening to them since I heard they were on the show, but I've been getting really into them. Like, almost memorized all their albums and singles that they put out. They're an instrumental band. They have some vocals, guest vocalists from out there. They come and join
On the
in.
albums, you mean?
Yeah, on their albums only. Yeah, but when they're playing live, from
When
what
we saw them,
yeah,
it was instrumental.
instrumental set, and they killed it. Usually this is the first time you've seen them. What do you
Yeah,
think?
it was awesome.
Yeah, man.
I mean, I honestly wish they would have played right before the Contortionists.
Me too.
And it would.
Me
It
too.
was. I was very impressed. I love instrumental music, and what I liked about them was even though it's instrumental, like they do have like virtuoso solo stuff, but they have stuff where they're just jamming out too.
Yeah. They're up there having fun
Yeah.
to their own music too. You
Very.
can tell they write it.
Yeah. I mean, very, very tight as a band.
Naturally tight too. They were
Great sound.
Yeah, they were killing it. I walked out. I bought some merch from them, and I talked to the guitar player, seen the bass player, seen the drummer, talked to the merch guy for a little bit, and then you went over to Contortionist booth,
Yeah, bought some merch.
bought some merch, bought some guitar picks and stuff, and from Contortionist.
Yeah, and then we got our spot.
We support our our bands we listen to.
Yeah, even if it's $5.
Yeah.
I mean, I try to always get something if I can.
Yeah.
I got a hat this time, and you got the same hat actually.
Yeah, I got the same hat. I got some guitar picks. I gave Mikey guitar picks, and yeah, it was a fun time, man.
Yeah, and then we got our spot front row.
Front row,
right
we
in the
got
corner.
it right in the corner over there on the right side. It was
And
nice.
all right, so we watched Strawberry Girls. They killed it.
Strawberry Girls and who
Sky Harbor.
you see why I'm asking why? Because we were.
After, yeah, Sky Harbor. I don't listen to them, but what little I have listened to them was like, it's good. It's okay.
The albums sound good.
Yeah.
The albums sound good.
It's
like,
okay.
That's catchy. That'd be cool to see live.
Yeah. It sounded pretty weird.
Sounded weak live. Yeah, it sounded weak live. Both of those bands sounded weak. Excuse me. I mean,
No disrespect.
no disrespect, but
It
I'm
was
sorry.
like after a few songs, I was like, all right, man. Like,
you've seen a lot of music live.
yeah.
This
I
dude
have.
right here, I mean, I've seen a little bit, but this dude, he's seen a lot of live music. And
Pretty much almost everything I listen to.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah.
the dude's been to Ozfest. The
Yeah.
dude-
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, seen people that have passed on.
Straight up. But
Back
with that
to the
aside,
concert. Yeah.
we give them credit for going up there, doing their thing.
Yeah, we're not
up-
saying we can do any better.
Yeah, we're not up there doing it, but not yet. But Go ahead.
It wasn't the same.
yeah,
It was weird.
it was weird. I felt like the guitars were in the PA. It did sound. Strawberry Girls came up with they're
Amps.
straight up amps.
Yeah.
And you can hear it on the stage. You can feel it. We were front row.
You can
we were
hear
there.
it. You can hear in the PA, but you can hear it coming. The presence on the stage,
Yes.
like it needs to be like that.
Yes, and you need to fill the room like that with the amplifiers to create an environment, like,
Right.
almost on stage and for the crowd.
Yeah,
But
his
these-
guitar was.
It sounded so good,
Yeah,
ain't it?
Yeah.
Strawberry Girls. I
Yeah.
mean, yeah. And then these dudes,
yeah. Sky Harbor, straight up.
straight up
sounded
into
weird.
the PA, dude. There was no volume on the stage. The singer sounded like he was like whining almost. And
Yeah, yeah. It was.
It
Yeah,
sounded fake.
yeah. It sounded like he was singing like. It sounded like it was coming through like a FM radio.
Yeah.
It sounded weird.
It sounded really weird.
Like it just sounded like it was like ear piercing. It was like treble. Like
And then these basses, these bass
Yeah.
sounds that these bass guitars, they're having them sound like.
yeah, this was a huge problem. Like it's different. Like for Converge, it doesn't sound like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it sounds like not clean. It has like a punk rock, but like, yeah, a lot of these metal bands, like these basses sound like like
It sounds
yeah.
weird, yeah. Because Troy uses the fuzz and it
Yeah.
sounds full still, So Nate
Yeah.
Newton, like you said, does the same thing. It sounds, but it still sounds clean.
Yeah,
these
it's
bass-
like these new basses is like it sounds like scrapped metal, like scraping against metal. It's weird sounding.
And we know Meshuggah, and we know that Dick from Meshuggah, that he uses some weird tones too, but they're,
It fits with the music.
it fits with that style because they're playing in a tuning that is way low register. So
yeah,
but
it works with them.
yes, it works with them. But
Yeah, like for a progressive, like Periphery type contortionist band, I don't feel like it works.
that's who they tried to be like a Periphery to me.
Yeah.
They tried to be like that.
That was the funny thing. It was like, because Mark Holcomb, shout out, helped them write some songs on their first album.
Yeah.
And then they played that song that he wrote last.
And it was the only good one.
It was the only. It was the only good song. And then I whispered it out. Well, not whispered, but I was like, "This is the song Mark wrote," and we were like, "Yep, the only good one."
While it was playing, yeah. Shout out Mark Holcomb for
Mark
Periphery.
Holcomb for Periphery made that
Periphery.
song bounce.
They're
It made
Was
the
that
people
song?
bounce. No.
Yeah. Oh no, that was
It's just like it had that Periphery like breakdown groove,
Yeah,
like
to make them bounce.
right.
Everybody in the crowd
And
was
then like
bouncing.
that was the biggest like response they got out the whole set was that song.
Oh man.
Okay, so
Periphery's writing right now, by the way. The third or
Fourth.
fourth album, yeah. Excuse me.
Technically they're fifth.
Technically the fifth, yeah.
But,
You're right, yep.
Okay, but alright, so Sky Harbor and Silent Planet came out.
That's the other band, right? So who came up first?
Strawberry Girls,
Yeah, and
Sky
I knew
Harbor.
that, but yeah, Sky Harbor, and then who was
and then
that?
Silent Planet.
Silent Planet. Okay,
Maxie's over here.
he's chilling.
He's like, "What's going on?" Alright, so Silent Planet, not a band I'm a big fan of. The vocalist just ruined it for me.
Yeah, it sounds.
No disrespect. I can't say I'm any better. People probably hear my voice say something, but like
Yeah.
it just wasn't my thing. It was almost like he was rapping and like talk rapping a lot of the time.
Talk rapping, fake singing almost.
Yeah.
The dude was up there whining almost.
Like I walk it through these streets, like it was just like da 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 da.
And then they
like,
go off and be like, oh yeah.
Yeah.
Like, like
Yeah.
stuff like that. It's like, I mean, people, some people were into it. I mean, but it just sounded weird.
People knew it. I mean, they had fans there.
Yeah,
It's just not my style.
not me either. It sounded weird.
Again, another bass player where it sounded like you're scraping metal.
Yeah, it sounded like.
Yeah.
Like ding 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 ding.
Like straight up white noise. That's what it sounds like.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like.
And then-
Static.
And then as soon as they were done, you were like, "Watch, Jordan's gonna come up here." Jordan Eberhardt.
Eberhardt.
Shout out to the contortionist.
Bass player.
Gonna sound perfect. And you
And
know
he
what?
was-
It did.
And he was up there helping every band out too. Hometown, he was there helping mic every band. He was helping
Set up and
break
take
them
down, yeah.
Yep. Break them down, mic them up. He was there.
Jordan Eberhardt. For me,
Shout
we're
out.
about to move on to the torches, but he stole the show for me. But all right, so Silent
okay.
Planet, not my type of music. I don't really want to talk about them anymore.
Yeah, me neither.
Just I don't know.
Shout out though.
Yeah, yeah.
Though we have to, but because they're doing it. They're trying. I mean, they
Honestly,
are
if
doing
it had just been Strawberry Girls and Contortionists, I would have been okay with that.
Yeah.
They stole the show.
Yes. Yep.
Okay, so Contortionist, lights went out, and what do we hear?
Straight up.
Straight up, Seal. Seal, what's it called? Kiss from a Rose.
Kiss by a rose on a
Kiss
grave.
by a Rose on a Grave or
The more I
something. The Batman
give you,
Forever
the
song.
stranger it feels. Yeah.
Straight up, Purple Light, and they start playing that.
Batman Forever.
Batman Forever.
I don't care. Anybody got something to say about that movie? Everybody says they hate it. Everybody, that's the movie I grew up with. You too.
Yeah, I saw it in theaters.
You too.
Okay,
But,
so then they came out, straight up, clairvoyant, title track
With
without Joey Baca, the original drummer.
yeah, because we were expecting that. We were expecting.
The feeling we've mentioned Contortionist the last couple episodes, so that's why we're talking about it.
Yeah.
So they had the fill-in drummer. All of a sudden, Alex looks over. What do you see?
We see the drummer Joey Baca there.
Yeah, the original drummer.
The original drummer. I asked Mikey first. I'm like, yo, is that Joey?
It was him.
Yep. It's exactly what he said, too. It was him.
Sitting there, chilling, drinking a beer.
While they're playing.
I'm
like, why is he not playing, man? I was.
I could just see the look on Alex's face. And I was afraid this was going to happen. Like, I could just see it on your face. Like, how disappointed you were.
I had my head on. I had all the Strawberry Girl stuff on. And I was like, I was ready to see
So
this
Alex
man.
is like, yo, I'll be back. I'm like, all right. I'm going to tell my side of the story.
I want to hear it
because I look over. Okay, so we have, like, you know, the gate. We're in the corner. He's over there on the side of the stage, straight up. I see Alex go over there, climb on the gate, and, like, reach around the wall. And he's like, you were, like, clawing his, like, chest. Like, hey.
Is that where my head was?
You were like this, yeah. You were, like, grabbing his
I
chest.
thought it was just like trying
And he's, like, looking down. He's like, what? And so Alex is like, hey, and what did you say?
I was like, yo, are you Joey? And he's like, yeah, man. And I'm like, well, because the whole thing was he wasn't there on the tour. Everybody.
The whole tour. They've been touring since February. So.
I don't know. It was personal issues. I don't know.
Yeah, they didn't explain.
But he was there.
No need to explain,
yeah,
really.
no need to explain. But he was there having a good time. His girlfriend was there. He was chilling, you know.
He was drinking a beer. Headbanging.
He looked like he was fine to me. So
yeah, he looked fine.
I went up and said something. I said, I didn't ask him why or anything. I just said, it's like, yo, I don't know what's going on. I hope everything's good with you. Miss you. I wish, of course we wish he was playing up there, but told him, continue. We hope you guys continue what you're doing. You're like the best band. Me and my cousin, my cousin's right over there. We listen to you nonstop.
Yeah.
He shook my hand. He was like, "Thanks, man."
I saw him like pat you on the head too, man.
Yeah, straight up.
He was smiling. Like you could tell it made him feel good.
Yeah.
And at least you had that moment. You know what I mean? Because no one else went up to him.
Nobody. Only me. But I was like, you guys are true musicians to us, and I had a little word to him. But
that's awesome. I mean, at least you got that.
Yes.
But
it was him.
Sadly, you would have liked to see him play.
I would have loved to seen him play. If he does ever tune in to listen to this,
honestly, Joey Baca, you're the man.
You're the man.
But, yeah, he probably could have played. I think it was probably the guy who was already on tour.
His set where I wasn't there.
Right. He probably could have played, but he probably wanted the dude to watch him and
yes.
Finish it out. Like, it was one of his mentors, he said, that like mentored him on drums, filling in.
Yeah.
So maybe he just wanted to watch him play, because maybe he didn't see him the rest of the tour.
Yes.
That's my biggest guess.
I think so too. He wanted to finish it out, let him do it. But it was their first headline at home.
Yeah.
On the new album.
He should have jammed at least one song. Like, go up there, jam some Exoplanet.
I would have went off.
Yeah.
and that kind of simmered down my experience a little bit, but I still had a great time.
Okay, so aside from that, let's talk about the actual performance.
Okay.
Michael Lessard killed it.
Of course.
Vocalist.
The guitars were perfect.
So we saw just about everybody hanging out except Michael. That dude's in his own world, man. He didn't come on stage until it was right when he was about to sing.
Right when he was about to sing, he jumps right
And as soon
on.
as he was done, he just, boom, he was gone.
He's the first one off.
Yep.
Like, he's not even worried about anybody.
Nah, he doesn't help with any equipment.
No.
Straight up, like, I'm done.
He leaves.
But he killed it.
Jordan was the one that stuck out the whole show, like you said, though.
Jordan, the guitars sounded amazing, first of all.
Great bass player, Jordan Everhart.
Jordan Everhart stole the show for me. Like, no pick. Like, he goes off. He headbangs like crazy.
Real bass player.
And the bass, you could hear it, from the bathroom.
Throughout
Clean.
the whole place, you can hear that bass.
Clean bass. Not no scrappy metal. Just good straight clean bass.
Yep.
He had a 6-string.
Bass needs to be where it needs to be. In the pocket. Where it needs to be.
And you could hear every note.
Because, it sticks out, That mix needs to have that in it. Man, he sounded so good.
But it was cool. It was a cool experience. We saw Cameron with his parents. taking pictures of his guitars.
Yeah, him and his
Saw
dad.
a lot of family.
Yeah, that was cool. Him and his dad were right by his guitars. They
Taking
were checking out.
pictures.
Yeah.
They were drinking beers.
It was a hometown show. Everybody was there having fun.
Cameron and Robbie, though, on the guitars. I know you were a little upset. You couldn't hear Eric's keyboards that well, except for, like,
Yeah.
the parts where there's no drums, you know what I mean?
Yeah, a little bit, but it's all right.
It's okay.
We're going to see him again, probably. Hopefully with Joey, too.
So they played Clairvoyant. They played Godspeed, Reimagine. They played The Center, Absolve, Return to Earth, Thrive, Primordial Sound. Then they went back, played the Oscillator, off of Exoplanet. I went off. I was going
This dude
off.
knows set list, remembers, and everything. I can't remember. I just remember the first song they played and a couple of songs that they played.
Yeah. And then they ended it with Language.
I know they ended it with the language, yeah. The encore, right? It was an encore?
It was an encore, yeah. They played Exoplanet and then they walked off. They played that Oscillator. I was going off, man.
Everybody was like, encore. It was a beautiful venue, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was the Deluxe
Yeah.
at the Old National Center.
National Center.
So it's like a big place, and there was a big pop band playing there that night.
Yeah. Huge, like, other bands playing there.
But they were playing the main auditorium.
Okay.
Like we were in a little room. It's like a banquet. You
Yeah.
know, like we were in a smaller room, but it's still pretty big.
Yeah. For what we listened to, you know.
So it sounded good. Sounded amazing. We had fun. I'm glad you got to talk to Joey.
Me too.
It was good to see him.
Yeah, it was.
I'm gonna say this though, man. As awesome as it was, as much fun we had when I saw them last year, it was better simply because he was there
Of course.
and he was playing. I don't mean to say that to
No.
make you feel like you missed anything.
You know what? I already know.
Yeah.
I already know. That's
It was
real.
simply that much better just because
That's
the
why
original.
I was so upset when
Yeah.
you see me look at him. You see me look at him
This
with that
dude straight up
face.
made it his mission to go find him, man. Like, he couldn't. When I say he was grabbing his chest, it was because Alex couldn't see him because he was on the other side of the wall. And there was a gate, he was grabbing his chest. It was hilarious.
And you know I was there looking the whole time. You know why? Because I was looking for him.
That's
to
right.
See if he was there, dude.
But you know what? We had fun. I saw you
Yeah,
singing
but-
a lot. You were going off the whole time,
Yeah,
every
Strawberry
song.
Girls was beautiful. They
mean,
killed it. They made my
But
night.
Jordan Everhart
Jordan Everhart, dude, killed it.
is probably my favorite member right now, the contortionist. He killed it.
Right now, me too. Him and Robbie Baca
Yeah. And
and Cameron.
the highlight for me, as much as I love the Exoplanet, I think Thrive was the highlight for me.
It was the highlight, yeah.
That that part, man. It sounded so good,
They
man.
locked in. They locked in that part.
Yeah, so this will probably be last time we'll talk Contortionist for a while. I mean, we talked about him in the first 3 episodes.
Yeah, we did.
But seriously, people go out and listen to them. Go see them if you can. They're awesome.
Yes.
Beautiful band, beautiful music.
Beautiful music.
And the bass player is awesome.
And it's an experience.
All right.
What's next?
So, just real quick, because I know you don't really listen to them, but the next night I went to go see Ministry.
Yeah, tell me what's up.
Ministry.
Mike, you met somebody
so
too?
here's some Ministry.
Who'd you meet?
That hurts, Russ and Junk.
So straight up, I went to go see Ministry. Ministry's an industrial band, metal band. They've been around since '82. He's been at it for a while.
Forever.
So
Since dirt.
actually, he was based out of Chicago for about 35 years. He just moved to Texas and then California. But his name's Al Jorgensen. He's the front man. He's pretty much kind of like Michael Keane, where he's been the only,
Okay.
he's the main guy.
Okay.
Okay, and he's he writes it, most of it. He did it all himself, the first few albums. But shout out to Al Jorgensen. he's I really like him. I actually got to meet him when I was there standing in line. I saw him, and
Straight up.
I know you saw the picture. He looks crazy, ain't it?
Yeah, he does.
He's got like huge dreads. He's got like face tattoos.
Was there a lot of people right there?
Dude, I think it was sold out. I mean, they're from Chicago, and he's already ended. He's 60 years old. Like, like to be doing screaming and stuff like that, like at that age, like, you know what I mean? Like he's already retired Ministry twice.
Okay.
He retired him like right before 2010.
He brought him back.
And he brought him back, and then their guitar player passed away like in 2015.
Wow.
And then he was like, I'm done. But he came back again, so he keeps coming back. Shout out to Al, though. I love Al. And I had a lot of fun, man. I mean, it's different music for anyone.
Front row again.
Front row, of course. I was the first one there.
We got pictures to prove it.
And that's why I got to meet him, man. You get there early, Sometimes you get to meet people, and it was just awesome. He was really nice, and I mean, just saw him with Chelsea Wolfe. I really want to talk about Chelsea Wolfe one day. I think when we do albums that are like not metal, like our top albums, she'll definitely be there. She killed it. Third time I saw her.
Did it sound like the album over there too, like some Kurt Ballou? Yeah.
Dude, sounded amazing. Like you can just tell, like he like fine tuned them. Kurt Ballou, shout out to Converge.
Yeah.
Converge is like gonna make an appearance in probably like every episode. But Chelsea Wolfe killed it. I'm glad she's getting a lot of recognition now. This tour definitely opened her up to some more, like a heavier audience. But Ministry killed it. I had such a fun time. One of the most fun times I've had in a long time. And just the whole weekend, like back-to-back concerts, was just awesome.
Yeah, but they set it off, ain't it? That concert.
Yeah, Ministry, man,
Yeah.
hometown. Like it was like borderline, like
2 hometown concerts. You went
it
to.
was, yeah.
Headlines.
But they're another band, kind of like Meshuggah, where it's like more than music. It like takes you like to another realm almost. Like it's an experience. Like when I see Meshuggah, it's like not just music. It's like you're in their world.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
And you're there. Yep.
It's like, and there's nothing that compares to it.
Nah.
You know what I mean? So it was not like as good as Meshuggah, but like up there, like where. And I showed you that picture they took of me in the front row where I was screaming.
Yep.
But I had fun. So shout out to Al Jorgensen Ministry. I'm glad I got to meet him.
That's right.
So
He met the dude.
I met him, man. He was really nice, man. He took a picture with me, and he was singing right in front of us and being goofy. And anyone out there who knows Al Jorgensen, I mean, he's goofy. But yeah. So Ministry, it was awesome. Contortionist was awesome.
Yeah.
So that's pretty much it. Those are the concerts we've been to, and I know you got. We'll see if I can still go. I don't know yet, but you got Chon and Polyphia coming up.
Yeah, that's in
June. The House of Blues. I'm gonna see if I can get there.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go
I've
see
seen
that. I gotta see
Polyphia.
some Chon, man. I gotta see them.
Polyphia's awesome. They were awesome, but
Gotta see some Camarena Brothers
That's
up in
right.
there.
the only thing I think we might try to go see Mushroom Head next month.
Okay.
But after that, I got Mastodon and Primus.
Oh yeah, that's the big show that's coming.
And then I think I'm gonna go see Rob Zombie again.
And then Summer Slaughter, hopefully, ain't it?
Yeah, that'll probably be in August, but definitely those are some shows coming up. So, all right, moving on.
What's up next?
So, just because we talked about it in the last episode, just real quick, I want to mention what happened to the Faceless since the last episode.
Uh-oh. Some drama, mama.
So, pretty much, the new album dropped. We were all over it, and we were like, yeah, new members, this is awesome. Boom, all of them leave Michael Keane again.
All of the members leave. I don't know why.
This is like the third time this has happened to him. This dude has just been like a revolving door of a supporting band.
Revolving visions do not see eye to eye.
And, I try to look the other way. and even in the last episode we talked about it, but like it's like, come on, man, seriously, this is getting
It's
old.
like, dude, you guys are playing metal. You guys have a platform you're on, a following. Get it together, dude.
Yeah. And even you said he should just do it by himself.
Yeah, man.
The only problem with that is the heavy vocals.
Yeah, you're right.
Because you need someone up there, like.
You're right. Yeah.
But if they didn't have that, he could do it by himself.
Yeah, he could.
Like, just go up there and, or just be a studio band.
Yeah.
And do, like, maybe, like, just a few appearances a year with session musicians.
That's exactly what I was thinking. He's going to be one of those, like, Pat Metheny dudes like that. Like, he goes to everywhere he goes, he has different bands with him, and they rehearse.
Different people.
Yep.
Right.
Yeah.
I could see that working.
But that music is just so hard, you know. That ain't no music you learn in, like, the day
it is
you
hard.
rehearse. Yeah.
Very hard music. So, I don't know, man. I just hope that... I don't know. I just hope he just gets it together.
Me too, dude. Because we want to see that band succeed. We want to see Michael Keane do something.
Right, because he's awesome.
You know?
And...
But
but honestly, if it happens again, I'm just going to be like, dude, seriously, just be a studio band. Like...
Don't even play live anymore.
Yeah. All right, but I just wanted to clarify that because last episode we were like, all about like, yeah. Now it's like,
yeah,
straight up. But all right, so, well, shout out to Michael King. Good luck to you. Hope you find. I know he has another band already.
Yeah.
I saw the video and it sounds good. It sounds,
Yeah, they've been playing live already.
So. Let's just hope, he can find a band that sticks. If not, I just hope he keeps putting music out as a studio, because the music is awesome, man. It sucks that the music has to suffer this drama because the music is beautiful.
How do you have an album with dudes and then they just leave?
Straight up, all of them just leave, and like they all say that they posted something, and none of them like said thank you to him. They were all like thanking the other band members, but not him. They were thanking the manager, the label, everybody but Michael Keane. It's like Tony Iommi. It's like what happened with Sabbath after Ozzy left,
weird.
and then Dio, and then they had like 2 or 3 more singers.
Very weird stuff going on with him.
And the same thing with Iommi, though, man. Like Iommi was awesome, and he was the sound. Like is for the music, it's the same thing. But, they got their act together, they reunited, and they ended it as friends. But, alright, so moving on, I wanted to talk about Leprous, who I saw with Between the Buried and Me. Just real quick. So Leprous opened... When I first heard them, I didn't like it because of the singer. But now, I love it. I love it. I can't stop listening to it.
I hated that stuff. I hated it when I heard it. I hated it when you showed it to me.
You kept texting me like, dude, that singer sucks, man. I don't like it.
But you know what? After listening to it, I can't stop singing it.
It's just...
I can't stop singing. I knew the music was on point when we heard it. I was like, wow, that music was on point.
Right.
But, man, they sound good. The singer is just unique. It's
right.
like, it's almost like, of course, I'm going to just bring up Jacob Bannon. It's almost like that, but the dude can actually sing in his own way.
Right. Yeah, so Leprous from Sweden.
Your road is pale, yet colored in black, concealed by the night. It remains.
So shout out to them. I started getting into it though because I knew I was gonna see them. So I had about 2 weeks to listen to them, and I was really starting to get into it. And then when I saw them, I was just like, wow, man, this band is awesome. Like, I really wish I would have had more time to prepare and know the older stuff. And like, but they killed it, man. I mean, so they have 5 albums. I've listened to all of them, but the newest one is the best, man. Melina, 2017, straight up. Amazing, amazing, amazing album.
It's a beautiful album. You know, when you told me they were over there from overseas, and then I heard it, it sounded like some Tesseract to me.
Yeah, you were like, that's who they sound like the most.
Yeah, to me, that they sound like. They have their own proggy sound.
Jazz.
Yeah, jazzy.
The way they mix everything, jazz, metal,
yep.
Clean.
And it's not distorted. I mean, it is a little bit, some of it, but it's not.
Not the new album.
Yeah, it's not heavy. It's not.
No,
like,
it's not.
Yeah, it's
but
not.
it's groove, like it is. The drummer plays it like it is heavy.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Shout out to the drummer, amazing drummer. This dude is like climbing my list very
his name?
fast. His name's it's Baard.
Bard.
So I'm gonna say Bard Kolstad is his
Bard
last
Kolstad.
name. Kolstad.
Sorry if
Straight
we
up Swedish.
mispronounce. Straight up
But-
Swedish.
I can watch his playthroughs like every day. Dude is awesome. Like he killed it when I saw him. I saw shout out again to Blake Richardson from Between the Bear to Me and Dan Briggs. They were watching Leprous. Like while they were playing, when I saw them over there in the balcony. But
But this dude Einar Solberg, is that his name?
the singer and the main
Yeah.
songwriter,
Straight up.
straight up, dude is amazing. If he is writing all this stuff, most of it by himself, like he says he is, I believe him. It's like his vision. You can see it. Like you could see it in his performance. Like yeah, when anybody who's out there, if you first hear it, it's gonna be like it's an acquired taste. But like it's so catchy, and I couldn't get it out of my head. I was like, you know what? I want to listen to those guys again, man.
You can't get it out of your head.
You cannot get it out of your head.
It's like you hear it and it's always playing. And,
Right.
and the riffs, you're like, oh, I want to go back to listen to that song.
Right.
You're like,
So, like I said, the new album's called Melina, but The Congregation, another one, was the album before that. I like that album a lot too. But Melina straight up, like some of the older stuff has some screams. Melina straight up clean singing all the way through. And the way they infuse everything, just the jazz, the melodies, the breakdowns, everything it just makes it an awesome album. Like I've been listening to it almost every day.
Tor Audemund Sorka on guitar, Øystein Landsverk on the guitar too, and Bart Kolstad, you said,
Yep.
and Simon Daniel Borvin on bass.
And then Einar is the singer.
Einar Solberg.
But you know what? Like once you get used to it, I love singing along with it, man.
Yeah, me too. I love singing along with it, the harmony and
Yeah.
everything.
So it just goes to show you, man. Like sometimes you gotta give something a second listen, a third listen, a 10th listen, and it grows on you. I mean, this band really is becoming like one of my favorite bands. Like I can't stop listening to Melina.
Yeah, same here. Yeah,
Like
waiting
it's,
for them to put something else out. ain't it?
yeah, we're already ready. But shout out to Leprous, awesome band. I saw them and they had a cello player. Just they were killing it, man. Like, just awesome band. If anyone here's would like a good chill out album, go check out Melina. I guarantee those songs will get stuck in your head and you will not be able to stop listening to it.
Great album,
So
music, everything.
shout out to Leprous. I'm sure we'll talk about them again one day. I really want to take Alex to see them because they're awesome. Alright, so real quick, another band I just wanted to mention that I've been listening to, a band called Bell Witch. They're doom metal from Seattle. They're a duo, straight up just a drummer and a bass player. He plays a 6-string, just effects.
What?
Yeah, straight up.
Oh,
The drummer does the growls.
yeah, that's weird.
Yeah, the drummer does the growls and the bass player does all the clean singing. And his voice is just beautiful, man. The way they put effect on it, and it almost sounds like Gregorian chanting,
Really?
like Zelda chanting, like that old, like it's just like it's been my go-to like chill out album, like late at night. If I just want something, it's just something, nothing spectacular, but it's very moody. The new album, I highly recommend it. It's called Mirror Reaper. It's one track that's 83 minutes long, straight up.
One song.
One song, one piece of music. And if you're like just looking to chill out, just check it out. Like the clean singing sections are so beautiful. What he does with his bass, so beautiful, man. Just like he's always playing like this, straight
Yeah.
up. Like
That's sick.
just an awesome band, Bell Witch. Let me see if I can just real quick. So this is like his bass, in effect, and just to give you a sense of the mood. So you can imagine,
I'm
like
gonna listen
it's
to that
just-
tonight.
Yeah, man.
I've been playing God of War 4.
Yeah. I mean, it's just all their albums are like that, but the new one, man, just total mood setter, chill out, relax. Like even the growling, it's not overbearing. It's kind of like Carl Sanders from Nile. Shout out.
Straight up.
Just like it's almost like another instrument, you know. But once those clean vocals hit, it's just like, oh,
I'm gonna listen to that while I
so
play.
beautiful. Okay, so Bell Witch, real quick. All right, so I'm gonna wrap it up. Just talk about what we've been into. Some movies we've seen. What have you seen lately? I know you're on that Star Wars.
I saw Greatest
Yeah.
Showman. Greatest Showman was a great movie. I
Okay.
saw that, rented that. I saw the new Jumanji. I think did we talk about that?
Jumanji, I haven't seen it, but yeah,
saw
we
it.
talked about it.
Talked about the new Jumanji I saw, but I've been playing this God of War 4. It's
Okay.
a beautiful game, dude. It's gorgeous.
Yeah, I heard it's pretty out there. I mean, I've heard the other ones are hard. But
10. I've never played the other ones, but I heard it got a 10 out of 10, and I just got it for that reason.
Is it awesome?
Oh man, it's beautiful.
That's cool.
Number one game I've ever played, dude.
That's cool. I saw the second Strangers movie.
How was that?
It was okay. Not as good as the first one, but like there were some cool parts, but the acting was pretty terrible. It was okay though. I mean, for what it was.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
Yeah, you know.
I saw the movie Quiet Place. I don't know
Yeah,
if
you like
saw
that
it.
one too?
Dude, that movie was awesome.
Yeah, that one was good.
It was really good.
I didn't see it.
It's very like atmospheric. You feel like you're there. You gotta like be quiet, you know, with the people. Like
That's how. Yeah. I
it's
like
like
those
it's
movies.
like an interactive movie.
Was it a horror?
It's more suspenseful.
Yeah.
You know, they gotta be quiet or the monsters will hear them. You know what I mean?
Okay.
I think you would like it, man.
Jumpy?
Yeah, just like suspenseful,
Yeah.
like nail biting. You know, like just tense, like. You know, like they have a deaf daughter and they're like doing sign language. It's like you got to be real quiet with them.
Wow.
Yeah, I highly, dude. I think you would like it. I really liked it.
I'll check it out.
Very good. Definitely like probably the best movie I've seen this year so far.
You've been watching Rick and Morty too.
Yeah, I've been catching up on Rick and Morty. I just watched the Pickle Rick yesterday. Finally catching up. I got a few more episodes. I'll be caught up, but I like it. It's
Look at me, I'm Pickle Rick.
yeah, just when he kills all those rats, it was awesome. Some episodes I like better than others, but I guess that's like almost every show. So
That's awesome.
I've been watching,
Good show.
rewatching the show called Dexter. I don't know if you ever heard of that.
Nah.
No,
I
it's
just know Dexter's laboratory.
well, he's it's kind of similar, like not similar, but it's like he's a blood splatter analysis for the homicide,
Okay.
but he's also like a murderer, but he only kills other other murderers. Like his dad, his adoptive dad was a cop, and he was like, you know, I see you can't get this urge to like kill out of you, so we're gonna train you to use it to do something good, and I'm gonna teach you how to cover your tracks. So he becomes a blood splatter analysis, like he knows like what forensics looks for, and like he only kills other killers.
Wow.
It's pretty cool. Like
That
yeah,
sounds
he
cool.
works in the police department. It's pretty cool.
Dang.
Yeah, it's a pretty cool show for watching that. It's pretty interesting, man. Dexter.
Not Dexter's laboratory.
No. And then straight up games. I got Friday the 13th. It's pretty
you
crazy.
got it.
Yeah.
You played it already?
I played it a couple times. It's hard, man.
Yeah?
Like, yeah, it's like, yeah, so the point of the game is you could either be Jason trying to kill the kids, or you can be the kids trying to get out of the camp. Like,
That's cool.
yeah, like he can morph, he can like teleport real quick, like he can
You
be
play
quiet.
both ways already too?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Is it
it's pretty
scary?
cool. Yeah, it's pretty scary. Like,
Yeah.
just because you don't know when he's coming, you know.
Yeah.
And then, like the music gets tense when he's close, and like you're like, oh
That's
crap.
cool.
It's cool.
You survive already?
No,
No, I haven't survived
no,
yet.
it's hard.
Wow.
Yes, and I haven't been playing with other people because I don't want to like.
Oh, you
mess
play by
the-
yourself?
Yeah, I've been playing by myself.
Dude.
So I've been playing that. It's a cool game. I'm glad I bought it. I bought it for cheap. And then I'm still playing Walking Dead.
There you
And
go.
then I just got Madden 18,
Yeah, I got it too. You told me it was on sale.
and it's really hard.
Is it?
I put it so they have the 4 difficulties. I put it on the 3 out of 4. I think
Ah.
it's like rookie, pro, all pro, and then veteran. I put it on All Pro.
Oh,
Dude, I was getting intercepted like 3 times.
yeah, it's probably.
So I had to change it. I put it on Pro. But I haven't played any Madden since like 2012.
I'm gonna probably put it in the first one.
Pro, yeah, see how it is.
Okay.
I put it on Pro now, and it's a little bit easier.
Okay.
You just gotta get used to it again. But it's awesome. I love playing sports games. The graphics look awesome. Like,
Yeah.
it's really fun. You know, it reminds me of when we used to play that Madden all the time.
Madden. Is Madden in there now?
No, it's somebody else, I think. That's pretty much it, though, man. That's all I've been into.
God of War for me.
God of War.
It's about some Greek mythology stuff.
Yeah, I mean, other than that, like I said, catching up Rick and Morty, Walking Dead just ended. Fear the Walking Dead just started, but I don't know if Ruben Blades is in this season yet. But other than that, that's pretty much it. I feel like, I don't know. I just wanted to talk about the concerts because that's what we've been doing lately. We've been so busy.
Yeah, we've been busy.
I haven't even seen you hardly.
Yeah. We
Like,
straight up got to do this.
We've been busy. I started another job, and you've been out of town, and
Yeah.
so we've been. And then in all this, we're still trying to write our new album. It's taking a lot of time, but
And
we're
it's
starting
fun.
it. We got about 4 songs mapped out, and
That's right.
it's
a lot
gonna
of
be
fun.
awesome. Yeah, the new stuff.
It's cool to talk about it now and then listen to this, and I
Yeah.
like it.
Yeah, it's gonna be cool to go back like a year from now, probably. You know, and we've been posting studio updates.
Yeah, check it out.
Yeah,
Studio
so
updates are up.
we'll talk about more concerts as we go. I'm sure once Summer Slaughter's revealed, I'm sure I'm gonna want to go. Just those 3 bands alone, I want to
Yeah,
go.
we'll probably go. House of
And,
Blues.
So Star Wars is coming out.
Oh yeah,
Solo, right? That's what it's called.
Solo. We got the
Han
Jurassic
Solo
Park
movie
too.
and Jurassic Park. So I think we're gonna do some more movies then.
Got the Jurassic Park coming out.
I want to do an old movie too,
Okay.
eventually. But I think next episode we are gonna discuss the band. We're gonna do something different, something not metal,
Okay, let's
just
do
to
that.
kind of show you, get anyone who's listening, you know.
Get them a feel for.
Yeah.
What
I'm gonna
else
go ahead
we
and say it.
listen to.
We're gonna talk about Chicago,
We're gonna talk about Chicago.
the band Chicago, not the city.
The band.
The band, originally known as the Chicago Transit Authority.
Specifically from the years 1969 we'll do
To
to
78?
78.
The Terry Kath years.
Yes.
So that's gonna be our next episode. Really, I'm excited, looking forward to that, and it gives me an excuse to listen to the album, the Chicago albums, the Terry Kath albums again.
Listen
all the
to
way
it
through.
over and over and over.
I gotta give those later ones another listen because it's been a while for those, like 8, 9, 10.
Yeah.
Well, 9's, we don't count 9. It's like the greatest hits.
Yep.
But, all right, so we'll talk about that next time. Other than that, man, concerts are fun.
Everything's good.
Everything's going good, and we're working on music.
Yes.
So that's all I got. Thank
all
you
I
everybody for listening. And again, definitely check out Automata 1 by Between the Bear and Me. Check out The Contortionist. Check out Ministry. And Strawberry Girls.
Let's check out Strawberry Girls.
Yeah, those good. They're good too. Yeah, and like all those games and stuff we mentioned.
Yeah, if you got an interest in them, check it out.
What was that movie you said?
Which one?
The first one you said. You said you saw a movie.
The Greatest Showman.
Greatest, check out that. And
Check that
on
out.
my
It's a
behalf,
beautiful
check
movie.
out A Quiet Place. That's an awesome movie. But
Yeah.
that's all I got, man.
All right. I'm signing out. Maxie, he's signing out. He got to go outside in a little bit. Mikey.
I'm out of here. And real quick, shout out to our sponsor, Johnny Tsunami, Wayne
Johnny's-
Domain.
Thank you for everything Johnny Tsunami's company does for us in
Wayne
sponsoring the
Domain.
show.
Juan Monegro, Wayne Domain.
Wayne Domain.
He sponsors the show, and it wouldn't be possible without him.
It wouldn't be possible without his contribution to this. So we want to thank all our sponsors, specifically Johnny Tsunami. So thank you.
Wayne Domain?
Wayne Domain. Get it one time. Wayne Domain.